On a calm afternoon, what started as a simple cooking session unexpectedly turned into a meaningful and deep moment of connection. As the comforting smells of a warm kitchen filled the air, an unanticipated visit from my mother-in-law sparked an intimacy that grew into a beautiful exploration of love. What began as a gentle act quickly developed into a passionate exchange, strengthening our bond in ways we never foresaw. As the evening unfolded, the kitchen transformed into a sanctuary, where the usual chores faded away, replaced by an emotional and physical union that left us both exhilarated and fulfilled. By the time the night came to an end, the depth of our connection served as a heartfelt reminder of the love we share, setting the tone for many more treasured moments to come. If you're not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on notifications to avoid missing any videos. It was a calm afternoon, one of those where time seems to slow down, inviting reflection. I found myself in the kitchen, fully immersed in the rhythmic process of cooking, each movement becoming a soothing ritual. The sound of onions sizzling in the pan filled the space, blending with the fragrant aroma of fresh herbs, creating a cozy and inviting atmosphere. As I chopped vegetables with steady hands and stirred the pot, I lost myself in the comfort of the routine, feeling a wave of peace settle over me. Suddenly, a soft creak of the kitchen door broke my solitude. I looked up, expecting to see a family member or a friend, but to my surprise, it was my mother-in-law standing in the doorway. Her presence was both unexpected and striking, a mix of surprise and curiosity rising within me as I took her in. She looked radiant, her face glowing with a warm smile that brightened the room. Her eyes held a deeper emotion, something that intrigued me and pulled me closer. She wore a flowing dress that moved gracefully around her, adding an air of elegance to the already cozy atmosphere. "Hello," she said softly, her voice gentle and wrapping around me like a comforting embrace. "I hope I'm not interrupting." I quickly composed myself, excitement mixing with a hint of nervousness. "Not at all," I responded, smiling back. "I'm just making dinner." "Would you like something to drink?" She shook her head, her gaze lingering on me with an intensity that made my heart race. "No, thank you. I came to see you. Not for a drink or meal." Her words carried an unspoken invitation, shifting the mood between us. Her gaze was intimate, a silent communication suggesting her visit was for more than a casual chat. As I continued stirring the pot, she moved closer, her presence filling the room with warmth, contrasting with the coolness of the kitchen. When her hand brushed against mine as she leaned in to check the food, a spark of electricity shot through me, stopping me in my tracks. "This smells wonderful," she murmured, her voice a soft caress lingering in the air. "But that's not why I came." Curiosity piqued. I met her gaze. "Then why are you here?" Her eyes locked onto mine, revealing a deep emotion as she took a breath, gathering her thoughts. "I've been thinking about us, about how much I appreciate you. I wanted to show you how much you mean to me." Before I could fully grasp the weight of her words, she stepped closer, her warmth pulling me in like a flame. Her hand gently brushed my cheek, the touch tender and reverent. It sparked a wave of emotion deep within, making my heart race and my breath catch. As she leaned in, anticipation surged through me, tingling every fiber of my being. Her lips met mine in a kiss that was both surprising and filled with affection, a delicate connection that transcended the ordinary. The kiss was slow and intentional, an exploration wrapped in sweetness, speaking volumes without a single word. Her lips lingered on mine, moving with a gentle rhythm, conveying a sense of longing and intimacy, making me feel cherished in a way I hadn't before. I couldn't help but respond, my feelings pouring into the kiss, a blend of surprise, desire, and a profound connection swirling between us. When we finally parted, she held my gaze, her eyes shimmering with warmth and anticipation. Her look held a depth that made my heart swell with emotion. Her hand remained on my cheek, both comforting and electrifying at once. In that quiet moment, there was an undeniable intimacy in the air, a shared understanding that what we were experiencing was far more than just physical affection. It was a deep emotional bond, tying us closer together. We stood there, breaths mingling in the soft stillness of the kitchen, the atmosphere heavy with unspoken feelings and desires. The aroma of the meal we had been preparing surrounded us, serving as a fragrant reminder of the love and care we had poured into each other. With a gentle tug, she took my hand, guiding me slightly to the side, her eyes never wavering from mine. "I wanted to spend this time with you, to show you how much I truly care," she said softly, her voice filled with sincerity. The genuineness of her words sent another wave of warmth through me, and I felt an irresistible urge to pull her closer. If you're still watching this video and find these stories helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're still here with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Encouraged by her heartfelt confession, we continued kissing, the intensity of our actions growing as we embraced the moment fully. Each kiss was a silent promise, a deepening of the bond that had taken root between us. The kitchen, once just a place for everyday chores, transformed into a sacred space of closeness and affection. As the evening went on, our kisses became a celebration of the profound connection we shared. We explored each other with a sense of exhilarating freedom, our touches and caresses speaking of a love that had blossomed unexpectedly, yet beautifully. In this intimate space, the boundaries of our daily lives seemed to disappear, replaced by a powerful feeling of unity and desire. The night unfolded in a series of tender moments, each one building on the last, creating a rich tapestry of connection and affection. We moved together in perfect sync, our bodies and hearts intertwined in a dance of love and intimacy that felt timeless. Each brush of skin against skin, every soft sigh that escaped our lips, echoed the deep emotions we were discovering together. The world outside faded into nothingness, leaving just the two of us, wrapped in each other's warmth. Every glance and gentle touch reaffirmed the bond we were forming, as if we were the only two people in existence, lost in a universe of our own making, where our love surrounded us like a soft, comforting blanket. In that kitchen, we uncovered not only the beauty of physical connection but also the profound depth of our emotional closeness, igniting a flame that promised to burn brightly long after the night ended. By the time the evening came to a close, we found ourselves wrapped in each other's arms, enveloped in a cocoon of warmth and tenderness that felt almost tangible. The kitchen, once simply a functional space for meal preparation, had transformed into a haven of intimacy and connection. The meal we had planned to cook was now a distant memory, forgotten in the heat of our shared experience. Instead, we basked in the afterglow of our time together, our breaths slowing, our hearts full of love and connection. As we lay intertwined, I marveled at how the kitchen had shifted from being a backdrop for daily tasks to a vibrant canvas for our romantic encounter. It had become a place that held echoes of laughter, whispers of secrets, and the warmth of our shared affection. Each moment felt like a thread weaving us closer, and I instinctively knew this would become a cherished memory, a lasting reminder of the love that had deepened between us. Holding each other close, I felt a profound sense of gratitude for this moment, which transcended the ordinary. It was more than just a surprise. It was a powerful expression of our connection, a celebration of the deep, enduring love we nurtured with every heartbeat. I felt the beauty of what we were building together, a partnership rooted in trust, affection, and shared experiences. We continued to hold each other, our bodies pressed close as we relished the sweet intimacy that surrounded us. The kitchen, still warm from our earlier activity, was filled with the comforting aroma of the meal we had started to prepare, creating a cozy ambience that enveloped us like a soft blanket. As we held one another, our kisses grew deeper, becoming an unspoken language of gratitude and longing. My partner's gentle touches radiated affection, each caress revealing layers of emotion that words often fail to express. Her hands danced along my back, tracing delicate patterns that sent delightful shivers through me, heightening my senses. Each kiss we shared was tender yet filled with a soft passion, a beautiful expression of how loved and cherished we felt in that moment. Our movements together unfolded like a dance of mutual discovery, as we explored each other's contours with curiosity and reverence. The kisses were slow and deliberate, each one an exploration of the affection that connected our souls. As her lips brushed against mine, there was a sweetness that felt both familiar and knew a perfect blend of tenderness and longing that stirred something deep within us. We moved together effortlessly, our bodies fitting naturally, as if we were made to be this close. Her hands roamed over my skin with loving confidence, each touch sparking a connection that made our hearts race. The intimacy of that moment enveloped us, creating a sacred space where we could express our desires and emotions freely, savoring the profound love that surrounded us. In that sanctuary of the kitchen, every sigh and every gentle whisper seemed to amplify the bond we were nurturing. The outside world faded away, leaving only the two of us, lost in a moment that felt both timeless and fleeting. I felt the rhythm of our hearts sink in silent harmony, a testament to the depth of our feelings. As we lay there, I realized this was not just a fleeting moment, it was a turning point in our journey together, solidifying the connection that had blossomed between us. As the evening continued, we stayed wrapped in each other's arms, savoring the warmth of our closeness and the promise of the love that would continue to grow between us. The evening had become more than just a fleeting encounter. It was a beautiful testament to our relationship, a celebration of the deep and enduring love we shared, leaving a lasting imprint on our hearts and lives. The room was filled with the soft, comforting sounds of our affection, a delicate symphony of our breaths blending, the faint rustling of our clothes as we shifted closer, and the gentle sighs that escaped our lips, expressing unspoken emotions. Each kiss, every tender touch, wasn't merely an action but a vibrant celebration of the profound bond we had nurtured, a testament to the strong, unbreakable connection that had united us through life's twists and turns. As the evening progressed, the atmosphere in the kitchen grew more charged with a tangible sense of intimacy and closeness that seemed to envelop us like a warm embrace. What was once just an ordinary space filled with the clatter of kitchen tools had transformed, pulsing with a new energy, a rich blend of warmth, desire, and shared understanding that surrounded us in a comforting glow. Our kisses, which had started as gentle explorations filled with curiosity, gradually intensified, becoming more passionate as we became more attuned to each other's needs and desires, listening to the unspoken language of our hearts. Every kiss was a discovery, a delightful meeting of lips and breath that spoke volumes about the deeper connection we were building. The initial softness of our kisses evolved into something far more intense and consuming, each one a bold statement of our growing passion and commitment. Her hands, which had begun with a gentle, tentative touch, now moved with deliberate confidence, tracing the lines of my body with a loving precision that left me breathless. Her fingertips' touch was both electrifying and deeply comforting, sending waves of anticipation through me. Her caresses were tender yet purposeful, each one reflecting the depth of the bond we were sharing in that moment. The warmth between us seemed to rise with every second, turning the kitchen into a cocoon of affection where the outside world faded into irrelevance. The delicious aroma of the meal we had started to prepare had drifted into the background, overtaken by the magnetic intensity of our connection. The sounds of our mingled breaths, the gentle rustling of our clothes, and the soft hum of the kitchen created a sensory background that deepened the intimacy between us. As we pressed closer together, our movements naturally synchronized, flowing with a shared rhythm that felt both effortless and thrilling. Each motion was a testament to the profound connection we had established, weaving our hearts and souls into a beautiful tapestry of love and affection. Our kisses grew more urgent, a vivid reflection of the longing and desire that had been building between us. Her lips, a constant source of pleasure, moved from mine to other parts of my body with a loving intensity that ignited my senses. Each kiss became a journey in exploration of the many ways we could connect and express our feelings. The warmth of her breath on my skin sent shivers down my spine, while the softness of her lips created a symphony of sensations that left me breathless. As we explored each other's bodies, our movements combined tenderness with passion. Her hands roamed my back, tracing delicate patterns that made me quiver with joy. The light graze of her fingers over sensitive spots and the soft press of her palm against my skin created an experience that was both deeply intimate and profoundly satisfying. If you're still watching this video and find these stories helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're still here. Thank you for your valuable time. As the intensity of our connection blossomed, the boundaries of our everyday lives seemed to dissolve. The kitchen, once a space for routine, had turned into a sanctuary of passion and emotion. Every touch and kiss became a celebration of the love and desire we felt for each other. The physical closeness was perfectly matched by an emotional depth that made the moment even more meaningful. The room was filled with the soft sounds of our affection, gentle sighs, whispered words of endearment, and the quiet rustle of our movements as we kissed and touched. Every action was a testament to the strong bond we shared. The rhythm of our movements became smoother, each touch and kiss building on the last in a seamless flow of passion and connection. As the evening continued, every moment felt like a testament to the profound intimacy we were experiencing together. We explored each other's bodies with a sense of wonder, savoring the unique contours and discovering the hidden places that brought soft gasps and delighted laughter. The physical and emotional connection between us was undeniable, a clear reflection of the love and desire that had brought us together. When we finally reached the peak of our shared experience, it was a moment of complete fulfillment. Our bodies and hearts intertwined in a way that left us both exhilarated and deeply satisfied. The intensity of that moment brought us even closer, solidifying the bond we had nurtured over time and creating a beautiful tapestry of love and desire that would stay with us long after the night ended. As the night came to a close, we lay together, wrapped in each other's arms, as the kitchen became a haven of deep emotional and physical connection. The warmth of our bodies, the soft embrace of the blankets, and the quiet hum of the kitchen created a cocoon of intimacy that felt both comforting and peaceful. In that sacred space, we held each other close, our breathing slowly returning to a calming rhythm, the unity between us stronger than ever. What we shared was more than just a romantic surprise. It was a powerful expression of our love and desire, a celebration of the deep connection we had built over time. As we lay there, basking in the afterglow of our shared experience, I knew this memory would be cherished forever. It served as a vivid reminder of the love and affection that had brought us together, and the countless beautiful moments that lay ahead. This night was a testament to the depth of our feelings, affirming our bond and promising the adventures still to come. The kitchen, once a simple backdrop for daily routines, had become a sanctuary of love and closeness. Each touch and lingering kiss strengthened our connection, weaving a tapestry of memories that would always be part of our shared journey. As we drifted off to sleep, wrapped in each other's embrace, a profound sense of contentment washed over me. The night had perfectly expressed the essence of our love, reminding me of our deep bond and the countless moments yet to unfold. The warmth between us continued to grow as we lay there, wrapped in peace. In that transformed kitchen, now a sanctuary of affection, we found ourselves drawn to each other with a renewed passion, the intensity of our connection lingering like a sweet melody in the background. Our bodies remained intertwined, a reflection of the powerful bond we had formed, the energy between us crackling with undeniable electricity. Every touch felt like a reaffirmation of our devotion, a silent vow to continue exploring the depths of our connection. With each soft caress and gentle kiss, we delved deeper into our shared emotions, feeling the pulse of our love resonate throughout the night. The kitchen, with its cozy atmosphere, became the backdrop for an even more profound exploration of our bond, where every heartbeat echoed the promise of a future filled with shared adventures and unwavering love. As sleep began to take over, I knew this moment would be etched in my heart forever, a beautiful culmination of our journey so far, and I felt immense gratitude for the love we had cultivated together. In that intimate embrace, I surrendered to the quiet bliss of the night, knowing our story had only just begun, and the best was yet to come. Her hands moved with purpose, tracing the curves of my body with a gentle but insistent touch that awakened every nerve. The sensation of her fingers gliding across my skin was electrifying, sending waves of pleasure through me and amplifying the awareness of every touch. Each caress deepened the intensity of our connection, making every moment feel exhilarating and deeply satisfying, as though we were discovering new layers of each other with every passing second. Our kisses, which had started tender and exploratory, shifted into something more urgent and passionate. The soft brush of her lips against mine evolved into a more intense exchange, each kiss filled with a rich blend of longing and affection. We explored the contours of each other's mouths, our breaths mingling in a rhythm that mirrored the escalating intensity of our emotions. Every kiss was a promise, a shared secret that brought us closer, drawing us into a world where only we existed. The atmosphere between us crackled with energy, each touch and kiss amplifying the connection we shared. We moved together with an instinctive purpose, our bodies fitting seamlessly, in a way that felt both natural and incredibly fulfilling. The heat of our embrace, combined with the soft rustling of our movements, created a backdrop of pure intimacy that surrounded us in warmth. As we continued to explore each other, our actions became a dance of passion and tenderness. Her hands roamed with increasing urgency, each touch more deliberate, as if we were both keenly aware of the magic unfolding between us. The gentle caresses gradually gave way to a more passionate exploration, each movement reflecting the deep bond we had forged. With every kiss and touch, the intensity of our shared experience climbed to new heights, each moment building upon the last in a crescendo of desire that felt almost electric. The kitchen, once a space of routine and mundane tasks, had transformed into a sanctuary of pure love and longing. It was no longer a place for cooking. It had become a sacred space where our souls entwined. Every sigh and whispered word elevated the emotional and physical connection between us, creating a symphony of intimacy that resonated deep within our hearts. As we reached the peak of our passion, the world around us faded, leaving just the two of us in a profound moment of unity, our bodies and hearts intertwined in a way that left us both exhilarated and deeply fulfilled, as though we had unlocked a hidden realm of connection that belonged only to us. In that sanctuary of love and longing, we found a sense of completion, each heartbeat echoing the promise of the bond we had nurtured, a bond that would only grow stronger with every shared experience. If you are still watching this video and find these stories meaningful, please comment number 3 below to let me know. Thank you for your valuable time. The intensity of the moment stood as a powerful testament to the depth of our emotions and the strong bond we had built over time. As we finally settled into each other's arms, a deep sense of closeness and satisfaction enveloped us like a warm embrace, filling the space around us with an almost palpable energy. The kitchen, once merely a functional space for daily tasks, had transformed into a sacred haven of emotional and physical connection, a true reflection of the love and passion that had blossomed between us. In that intimate cocoon, we held each other close, our bodies fitting together perfectly. The warmth of our embrace was a constant reminder of the deep bond we had nurtured through countless shared experiences. Our breathing fell into sync, creating a calming backdrop to the peaceful quiet that surrounded us. As we lingered in this serene moment, we continued to explore each other's presence with gentle touches and affectionate caresses, each brush of skin igniting sparks and reaffirming the closeness we had cultivated, a quiet celebration of the love we shared. The night had blossomed into a beautiful display of our love, filled with laughter and whispered confessions. It served as a clear reminder of the depth of our connection and a promise of the countless moments we would continue to create together in the future. The intensity of this experience only solidified our bond, creating a memory that would be forever treasured, a shining light in the fabric of our relationship. As we drifted to sleep, wrapped in each other's arms, a deep sense of joy and satisfaction washed over me. The evening had truly been a celebration of our love, a vivid testament to the passion and connection that would define our relationship moving forward. Every moment we shared was a reminder of the exceptional bond we had forged, a connection that felt timeless and unending. In the kitchen, once filled with the ordinary sounds of clattering utensils and the familiar smells of meal preparation, we had created a haven, a place where love and closeness could thrive. It became a backdrop for the beautiful moments we shared, a canvas painted with memories of laughter, tenderness, and unspoken promises of what the future held. This night reaffirmed the strength of our bond, serving as a poignant reminder of the deep and enduring affection that flowed effortlessly between us. As we lay together, the outside world faded, becoming distant and insignificant, replaced by the warmth and comfort of our connection. The soft moonlight streaming through the window cast a gentle glow over us, illuminating the quiet beauty of our love. The future stretched out before us, full of endless possibilities and dreams waiting to be fulfilled. The love we experienced that night stood as a powerful testament to the beautiful journey ahead, a journey we would walk hand in hand, heart to heart, always growing, always exploring, and cherishing the profound bond we shared. In the stillness of our home, filled with echoes of our laughter and the warmth of our affection, I felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude for this moment. It was a reminder that in the grand tapestry of life, it is these shared experiences, the whispers, the gentle touches, and the deep connections that truly enrich our souls and shape our journey together. As we conclude this heartfelt story, we reflect on the profound connections that can unexpectedly grow in our lives. This story beautifully illustrates how moments of intimacy and affection can strengthen our bonds and create cherished memories. What have you taken away from this experience? We would love to hear your thoughts. Please take a moment to share in the comments one insight you've gained and how you plan to apply it in your own life. Whether it's nurturing relationships, embracing spontaneity, or treasuring the little moments, your reflections could inspire others on their journeys as well. If you enjoyed this video, please share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more inspiring content like this. Your support means everything to us, and we look forward to continuing to explore these beautiful stories with you. Thank you for being a part of this journey.